What's up, dreamers? Welcome back to another stream. So today I was planning on working on the new video for Autumndale, and I had a long day of work and I was like, you know what, I really don't want to. I kind of want to stream again because it was fun. So today that's what we're doing, and the plan is to make a truck stop. Over the past few days, there has been someone in the chat, or not in the chat, but in a lot of the comments of my videos. RP Curry, I wanted to give him a shout out. He's left a lot of comments, and apparently he's a trucker, and so he kind of inspired the idea for this this build. So anyway, hopefully the audio is working good and the sound is fine. Let me know if it is or it isn't. So anyway, yeah. So the plan is to kind of just build right here in this area. This is the exit ramp, the off ramp to go up to Autumndale. It needs work. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that in this episode, but the plan is to build the whatchamacallit, the truck stop right here, and maybe a fast food restaurant or something, just so that, you know, people can pull off and then grab a bite to eat and keep on going. So yeah, this is Autumndale, and this is the highway, freeway, interstate, whatever you call it. Personally, what's up? Okay, hey guys, welcome back again. I'm really sorry about that. I think OBS actually crashed on me earlier, and that's kind of what messed me up. So I'm not sure what you guys saw, or if you missed anything. But basically, I just laid down these assets for a pilot. We're gonna build right over here, and what I was doing was flattening out the earth, and I'm just gonna come back and smoothing it out. But we're gonna build basically right in this area here. I have my friend Sushi with me. He's just helping me with technical difficulties, also along as well as the chat, just in case I miss any like big chats, because it's really hard for me to build and read the chat at the same time, and I want to give those viewers who come here to watch a build me actually building. And so he's just gonna shoot me the kind of some of the messages just in my ear. And Sushi, you are muted, so unless you need to be unmuted, I'll unmute you. All right, so let's start by kind of flattening out this road as well, so it's not like a big difference here. So we're gonna come and move it, and just make sure we have all these nodes here selected, and then we're going to just come to this height, and then we're actually going to lower that down some because that was too high. Just try to get pretty level with the ground there. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to come back and just smoothen out a lot of these areas. With the smooth brush. Here we go. Turn the strength down a little bit. We're gonna slope this here. What we'll probably have to do is raise up the railroad track a little bit, because that is just a little too high. Actually, we'll do this. We'll match this to this height here, and then we'll come back through and then just slope from here. You want your railroads to have a pretty good slope, so yeah, 1.2 is fine. Same thing going this way. Yep, 1, that'll work. And then still kind of weird, so let's try to get this a little bit better with the terrain. I'm confused. Did your voice get deeper? Maybe. No, it didn't actually. Maybe it's the distance from the mic. I don't have a very good microphone yet. I'm waiting a little bit to get a new microphone, and hopefully eventually I'll have one with a little bit better quality so my voice will kind of stay consistent. All right, so yeah, let's try to smooth this out as best we can here. Let's turn up the strength a little bit, which kind of gives us a little bit more of a smooth. Yeah. Okay. So the first objective is, you know, kind of get our placement of where this is going to sit. I want it sitting back a little bit from the road, because oftentimes, like, they're never like right on the road like you see. And we're going to put like in a parking lot along with like the gas pumps as well. So something kind of like that. And then let's get these both sitting at terrain height. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And if you guys know anything about like if you're a trucker and you know, like, you've spent a lot of time at these truck stops, like, of course, like, we've all, you know, most Americans have like been to one, but like, I don't know the ins and outs of a truck stop. So if you do, you know, I'm more than glad to like hear your, you know, your input and stuff. So all right, so we need some roads that go through here, some parking lot roads. And this road right here is probably going to change a little bit based off of how we do this, the entrance. I want 2 entrances, one like right here, and then maybe one kind of going towards town, so like an easy one back access to the highway. And then if anyone needs to stop as they're going towards Autumndale, they have it. Cool. So let's get in here with some parking lot roads. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so I'll need a bunch of parking spots. Got it. Yeah, that's the plan. Is this is gonna be mostly asphalt here in a minute. These roads that I'm building are gonna be pretty much underneath the asphalt. They're mostly just for to make sure that the actual vehicles can get in here. I'm gonna, something I pretty much do with this series a lot is make that's, those lights are gonna be annoying. I use procedural objects and use asphalt to make my my parking lots, specifically because I don't want this red showing up here. This is like for the theme of like downtown, and obviously I don't want it to be on my build here. So I want to use Bob and go ahead and get rid of these lights. Because they were in pretty terrible spots. Okay. So let's get in here with... Oh wait, we need to decide where we're going to put these. Is there going to be 2 or 1? I think maybe just 1, because it's probably not as busy as like a city truck stop, you know? It's a pretty rural truck stop. Question is, where would we put it? I'm thinking just maybe like right here. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And then let me just extend this road out to here. You're not going to see this road here in a minute. It's going to be covered up. I just wanted to make sure I had it where I wanted it. That's not quite square either. There we go. Okay. So we're going to come in with ploppable asphalt. And then we're going to convert this to a procedural object. And this is going to be like our entire... Essentially, it's going to be like our entire parking lot. They can only get so big as well, so... This is another reason I wanted it to be level, the ground, which apparently it's not quite level. That's okay. We'll raise it up just ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then we're gonna change this color to match closer to the road color. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, so the truck stop. In terms of like the Autumndale lore, I don't know, maybe we can come up with that today in chat. But the story of why I'm doing this right now is RP Curry is someone who has been commenting a lot within the channel on a lot of videos, and kind of explaining his experiences going through small towns as a trucker. And it really inspired me to want to build a truck stop. Not necessarily in honor of him, but you know, kind of, and also because I just think that, you know, truck stops are probably something that would be here, and he just has made me think a lot about that. So that's pretty much it. All right, so correct. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just filling in, I'm just filling this in, and then we're gonna come back and detail it up. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna have to flatten this out a little bit further here with the terrain. Oh man. Also right here, just make sure it's flat. Okay, perfect. This is because the road is sitting a little high. Except for it's gonna have to for the slope of the thing. That's okay. We'll put in some trees and stuff right there to kind of hide that. All right, now it's just basically time to start putting in a lot of trucks and decals for parking spots. Yes. Okay, so we'll come back in with decals here in a minute. I need to actually extend this out a little bit further. Just because, maybe not. I think it's fine. I think we'll just scoot this up. long as it's touching that road, will be good. Okay, perfect. All right, so one big thing that I like to have is curbs pretty much everywhere. And I always use this like retaining wall network for my curbs. Not always, but a lot of times that's what I do because it works really well. And we'll figure that out here in a minute. Give it an extra node as well. Yeah, so what I like to do, and you might have seen other YouTubers do this. I'm not really sure if a lot of other people do this or not. I just like the way it looks, so I tend to do it a lot. It's just very tedious and takes a lot of time, but it looks pretty good at the edge of parking lots. Let me turn off segments because there we go. I just think it makes it not so look, it doesn't look as weird when like the concrete just comes to the edge of grass. What state is this based in? That is a good question. I don't know. And the only reason I say that is because the reason I say I don't know is because I haven't decided. It's probably, if I were to guess, either in Tennessee, somewhere between Tennessee and West Virginia. That would be my guess. However, it's also, you know, like probably not perfectly spot on to what those places look like because I'm not from that area of the country. I've been there, however, I'm not like from there, so I would hate to like get something outrageously wrong and claim like, hey, this is supposed to be your state. Definitely should be North Carolina. Yeah. That would be cool. I went skiing one time in North Carolina. Up near and please, if you're from the area, tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Appalachia State or Appalachian State University, or yeah, App State. I mean, I didn't ski at the school, but there was like a ski resort like right down the road from it, and we went, took a family trip, and it was pretty fun. I was young. It was like the first time I think I'd ever gone. When I say ski, I snowboarded. I didn't ski. I did not ski. I was snowboarding. It was the first time I ever did it, and it was a lot of fun. But I got strep throat. I got sick and I got strep throat, and that was absolutely terrible. So yeah, that was my experience with going to this part of the world in North Carolina. Okay, so that just gives us a little bit better of an outline. I just think it looks a little better. Let me add a node right here just so we can raise that up because it is sinking into the ground. Then right here as well. Perfect. We're gonna put some trees all around this area a little bit, so any imperfections will just kind of be covered up. Yeah, there's no flat space in Western Pennsylvania, West Virginia. I live on the border. Okay, yeah. That's what my friend Sushi, who's in chat, was also telling me, how you have to like build between like areas like this right here. Oh, don't mind this. This is also a secret. This is what what's powering the entire map, as well as our sewage and everything. And these are the people who work here. Just don't mind them. But yeah, so like small like valleys like this, that would be I assume probably more like what you see in West Virginia. Hollers, yeah, down in the holler. This I imagine, right, it's more of like a, you know, a plain area where the town sits and the mountains are on either side, but there's, you know, enough open land where you can have a town plus some farms as well. Okay, so now we need to come in here with some decals, and I'm gonna put some like, you know, rough decals to make the concrete, you know, look more realistic. But I'm gonna do that last. Let's get in our parking spots. So I assume we're gonna need like regular car parking spots. So we're gonna put those in first. Question is, where would they be at? I'm thinking what we're gonna do, because this is a little too, I mean, that's probably too far to walk. Well, maybe it's not. I don't know. You think this is too far to walk? Obviously it's not really too far to walk, but unrealistic, you know, thinking about realism, if it would be maybe a little too far. There would definitely be like front parking here. So we'll put these in right here, as well as right there. And then let's make, let's say, handicap, handicap, handicap. I don't know if you ever noticed this, and I've started looking at this in real life. Parking spots in like these handicap things in real life are never perfect. So I don't ever try to get them perfectly straight, because in real life they're not. I'm telling you, if you never noticed it, start looking. You'll see that the squares are not perfectly like square. At least that's been the case recently when I've been looking. Let's put in some stripe lines right here so people don't park here. Not this. Yeah, here we go. No, that's round. Let's get square. Okay. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat, guys. I'm trying to build quicker, because I know last time you know, someone mentioned they wanted to see more buildings, so that's what I'm trying to do, and also look at chat. He's right, just look at photos. Okay. All right, let me keep building here. See, I think I have a handicap prop, like a little sign. Yeah, right there. We'll put that in. And then I have some bumpers as well. Why can I not see those? There we go. It was completely unnecessary for me to turn it to procedural object, but I'm going to. Actually, I want to turn it around this way so I have my... These are also never straight. I'm telling you. These things are always never perfectly straight. Also, we're gonna have to figure out these signs. Maybe we move them back a little bit if we can. And probably sink them down a little high. Actually, yeah, I don't need the blue thing. That's good. Then we come back in here to procedure objects, and let's edit this. Bring this forward just a touch. Oh, those things pop back out. That stinks. I'm gonna have to convert them to PO. Let's just delete them. And then convert them to PO. So yeah, I see what you guys are. Yeah, I see you guys are mentioning the Bristol Speedway. I'm not actually. My ignorance is showing because I'm not familiar with that. But I am familiar with speedways. I'm from actually a pretty small town, and we had a dirt race like track that they did like stock cars, I guess. NASCAR was kind of like not real NASCAR, like NASCAR, like the actual sport was like popular in my, you know, my neck of the woods, but a lot of people would come from all over the state to do like this little track that we had in my little town, and I went out to it a couple times. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's actually probably a good idea because I'm from a town that's probably equal size of Autumndale. I don't live there anymore, but yeah, that's so Autumndale is the perfect size to have a racetrack. So I think that'd be really cool to have, really cool to add. Maybe not like a big racetrack, but like a small like dirt track, like stock cars. I think that's the proper term. And again, I'm sorry, I know my ignorance is probably showing. Because all right, that is done. And I know that took forever. All we did was some parking. It's funny. I don't know if there's any Europeans in here. Probably not. They're not the biggest fans of parking lots, and you know, I guess I understand why. But the whole purpose of like this channel is I try to keep things like pretty realistic, right? And so it's extremely unrealistic to not have just a ton of parking, you know, in any American city. And so, you know, it's just that it comes with it, right? All right, so I need props on. Actually, no, I just need decals and PO on. And then I'm gonna copy. Actually, yeah, I'll just copy this. I don't want the handicap anymore. But we are gonna put this right here. I'm just gonna delete the handicap. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go, and then turn decals off. PO is on. Make sure it doesn't grab the bumpers. Yep, perfect. Okay. Then we're gonna copy this and basically put it everywhere. most of like builds like this are move it. Move it, and then procedural objects. I use them both quite a bit. All right. So we need lanes, I guess. I'm gonna pull up Google Earth really quick. I had a Google Earth pulled up that was like looking over a place like this. I haven't been looking at it. Like, I'm not copying it one for one or anything, but I do want to pull it up and kind of look at it. Hold on, I have a... Wait, you guys can look here. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, this is a pilot. And oh yeah, it's this right here. So kind of the way I see it is just like, you know, there's like some parking, right, for normal traffic, but not a lot. Most of it is like for the trucks. And so I think that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to build something like this, right? Like a big L with a bunch of truck lanes. And then have like a big truck parking lot. And then maybe a couple more in the back like that. So that's going to be kind of my plan here. And then, yeah, maybe off to the side, I'll throw in like a fast food restaurant like this. I think that is... I don't know, let's see. This is in... Matter of fact, this is in North Carolina. This pilot. That's a Wendy's. We have a Wendy's, so maybe we'll do that. Let me get back over to the game. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull the Google Earth over on my other monitor just so I can kind of look back at it every once in a while. Buc-ee's. Yeah, I actually pulled Buc-ee's up and looked at it, and it is really, really, really big. It's a big asset. Also, I could be wrong. I did do my research on this, but I don't think Buc-ee's go quite as far north as where this is supposed to be. So I decided not to go with Buc-ee's for this one, but Buc-ee's is a cool place. I've been to Buc-ee's a time or two, and it is a cool place. I really hope that I just realized I don't think I have trucker parking spots, and how I forgot to do that is beyond me. So we either wait 30 minutes for me to go and get out of the game, go into the workshop, find them, subscribe to them, and then load the game back up, or we make them on my own, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know, it is unfortunate, but it'll be fine. That isn't gonna... Oh yeah, that will work. Perfect. So I can use procedural objects and stretch this thing out. Where's it at? There it is. Oh no, it's not gonna let me go any longer than that. But what I can do is this. Like this. So that's what I'll do to do this. Which, it's unfortunate. I don't have the parking spots subscribed to. I should have made sure I had those before I got in the game, but it's fine. I want to make that little L-shaped mulch thing that we saw. So let's do that. That is low to the ground. I have to raise it up. I'm also going to convert this to PO. Oh, it's conforming, so that's not going to work. Are these all conforming? Conforming, terra conforming. Yeah, so... Well, that's unfortunate. That's not going to work. Let's see. I know we have some, though, that aren't. Non-conforming. So this one will work. It's just grass, which I wanted to use mulch, but that's okay. Is this one conforming? Terraconforming, terraconforming, terraconforming. Where'd that one go? That's not. Okay, I guess it's just this one. All right, that's fine. We'll use this. We're going to convert that to PO. Yeah, if you're not familiar with kind of like how procedural objects works, if an object is terraconforming, and if I don't know what you guys know, so I'm just going to explain it anyway. Terraconforming essentially, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds, right? The object, like for instance, this one is terraconforming. See how like there's a hill here? It's gonna stay like flush to the hill. Versus this one, which isn't terraconforming, it's just gonna start floating, you know, and then go into the ground. So those are the differences. With procedural objects, you can't turn a conforming object into a procedural object. Oh, that's gonna do that. I wonder if I these as props, would they? Yeah, they're still doing it. That's okay. We're gonna put a tree right there. I know those circles are ugly, but we're gonna put a tree. Actually, you know what I could do? These are procedural objects, so I could have just stretched them out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's delete, delete, and then we're gonna stretch this out a little bit like that. Then we're gonna do the same for this one here. And right there, we're gonna put a tree right there, so. Perfect. Let's pick out a nice tree for this spot. Or just put a bush. That'd probably be better. So it'll cover that. It'll cover that up. There we go. Looks good. And then we're gonna put a bunch of these lines in here. Here's just a long line. Hopefully that'll make life go by a little bit quicker. So looking at it, I'm over here looking at the Google image. It has like the lines that go out, and then there's like a dotted line that goes kind of across. So that's what we're gonna do. There it is. Also, before I get too far with this, I want to get a truck and put it in here, and just so I know the width of like what these need to be. And this stretch, so okay, it's probably something like that. Hold on. Let's start down here so I can. Well, that's fine. What's cool about procedural objects, once you do it one time, it just snaps. Okay, that'll work right there. And then what I'm gonna do is just copy this and then paste it. Try to get it as straight as I can. as even as I can. And then one more here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What is Jetson? Cool. So yeah, like I said, in the Google Earth, it looks kind of something like this. Let me make it like a small line. That's probably too far. Let's see, short line. There we go, perfect. Yeah, looks like this. And you know what? There's probably a trucker in here telling me that these are way too long, and that's probably true. Also, this is backwards. So let's turn that around. But I think it's gonna be fine, because I should have measured it before putting those grass things down. Where's the lows? I think I have, yeah, there we go. Cool. There's our first truck. So now we need to copy these lines, and I'm gonna put them in a few other places. So let's turn off everything but PO. Oh no. There we go. Oh, we also need to turn on these decals to get these decals, because I didn't make those PO. Oh jeez. There we go. Perfect, perfect. So we will do probably like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them back here. RP Curry, welcome to the stream. I was really hoping that you were gonna come in here, because I know you know way more about this than I ever would. So that'd be a tough back end, huh? That makes sense. Let me ask you this. If I shorten these up, would they be able to come around like this and then maybe back in like this? Or maybe come in like this, you know, this way or whatever, back in. Let me shorten these up a little bit, and then you can tell me if I'm just like way off. Let's get in here with procedure objects and edit this up and shorten this maybe to be about like that. That's probably still, that's too short. Yeah, and then I can put the truck a little further back. It'd be a blind side back. I would avoid parking there for fair getting M6. Okay, all right. Let's I'm gonna pull Google Earth back up for a second. And kind of get your opinion here. So what I was kind of going for was this right here, this area like this. Is this just not very common? Is this, did I just find like the one place that like is doing something super weird and super uncommon? I'm guessing I did. So maybe we scratch this and just build like a big parking lot like this. You tell me. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of like just moving this whole thing and kind of putting it over maybe into this corner. let's do that. Need this tree as well. Maybe something like that. You ever been to the Savannah, Georgia area? It's quite beautiful down there. Yeah, I have. Actually, that would be a really fun build. I've thought about doing a city similar to theme to like a Charleston or Savannah type area. Let's take these out. And then come to maybe right there. Surely control C that. That's better. I parked there. Yeah. Have I had Leopold's ice cream? No, I've not. In Savannah? Is that what that is? I haven't. This would be hard, probably. You have to like back up like over here and then come back. Okay. So now the plan is kind of to just recreate these. This parking spot. Hold on. And put it in other areas. I guess more like pull through areas. So maybe something like this. And maybe like this. Along with... No, that would be impossible. That's too close, huh? Yeah, you couldn't bat, like if there was like cars in these bottom ones, you couldn't get in these top ones. Well, hold on. Let's do this. Let's put this here. I want to make sure I give enough room to these guys over here. So maybe put this like right here, and then what I can do is take this and then move this maybe something down like I know it's pretty close to the building, so I don't know if you could just come around and then back in and then come out this way. I think that should be okay like that. RP Curry, if you see anything that like is just outrageous, like no, that would never be, please let me know. And I will try to change it to get it more realistic and more accurate. Let me do this real quick. I don't like how these are super unstraight. Straighten them out. Line up objects. There we go. Reserved. How? I don't know if I can do that. So they're not lines at all. They just say reserved. Let me see if I can do something for that real quick. I have an idea. If I can find something that's just like this. Actually, does any of this say reserved? No. Okay. Let's try taking this, converting this to a procedural object, editing it, flipping it 90 degrees, raising it up a little bit, and then text customization. Add a color rectangle. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Delete that. No, add a color rectangle. Do this. Then add a text field. And type needs to be. Oh, you know what? Okay. Can I change this to be the color of like the highway here? No, I need this to be 90 again. Oh, it is 90. Where's it at? There it is. So I could do something like this. I need that rectangle to be a little bit bigger. It's not quite big enough. Let me delete it and do it again. Sorry, this is gonna be like a longer stream than I thought, but I do want to get this accurate. So let's delete that as well. So sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm really focused on trying to get this right here. I messed that up again. Hold on. Add color rectangle. Let me just start like. Dang it! I keep it doesn't click, and then I have to like start over. There we go. Oh, it won't go all the way. There it goes. Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I'm just going to add a. Wait, before I do that, let's change the color to this and try to get it to match as closely as we can to like the. There. Add text field. And we're going to add the words reserved. And then we need to rotate this 90 degrees. No, not the Y, the X. 90 degrees. And then change its. It is not moving. Oh man, I just. Hope you guys can bear with me through this. I just messed it up again. It disappeared on me as well. I'll be dang, I'm gonna try to get this. My only issue is the rotation of this is not correct. Trying to remember what's going on here. Trying to remember how to rotate this correctly. I don't think it's actually gonna let me rotate it, that's frustrating. If that's the case, then all of this was for nothing. So that's just my XY, so that's like up, down, right, left, and I don't think there's a way to rotate it, and if there is, I don't know how. So that's frustrating, so that's not gonna work. I think you went down a rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I do that a lot when I play City Skylines. So I'm sorry. We are gonna stick with these white lines. And like you said, they're not everywhere, so maybe we don't put them all the way in the back. I'm guessing, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, they're probably like these front spots. So we'll do that. And hopefully I can come in with like a reserve sign later on and put them in. Cool. All right, so let's start putting in some trucks, guys, so we can get close to wrapping this up. Is there plenty of room for like trucks to like come in here and get into? I think there is. So let's see what trucks we have. We have this. I'm just laying these out just to see kind of what we have to work with. We got the lowest one. Already got that one. Are these all common within the United States, or? I mean, they look, you know, they look American versus like, you know, the style of it. What does this one go with? England. Where's the UPS one? Oh, I don't have an actual UPS driver. Does it matter though? Can I just use a I'm just gonna use a let's see. No, those are Euro trailers. These are European trailers? Are they really? I mean, I guess England. But I thought I've seen like S-A, I don't know how to pronounce it. Saya. FedEx that's American for sure. Well, that's all I've got, so we're gonna have to go with what we got, unfortunately. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, US trailer. Gotcha. Good. That's good. Would this be possible? Surely that's possible, right? I think it'd be tight, but I think it would totally be possible. Oh, well, yeah, this guy is in the process of pulling out, so. Or at least that's what we're gonna say. Can you fit, like, you can't fit two in there, right? US trailers in this Steam Workshop, they have 2 axles. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna go with these for today. Is this a thing? They fit 2 side by side like this? And there's a room for them, so. All right, we have this one. Also, while I've got you, RP Curry, are there usually lines kind of guiding the trucks where to go? Should I add in any lines anywhere? That's kind of my next question for you. And will they always all be facing the same way? Or will sometimes they be going like, you know, the opposite direction as well? Or typically will they all be coming in from one way? Yeah. And then come out the other side. So anyway, that, yeah. Same way. Gotcha. Usually not on Fuel Island. Okay. So no lines. Sounds good. Which one was that? Green one. So these aren't 2 axles. These are three axles, I guess is. So these are big boys, right? Is that kind of what they classify that as? Hold on. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more of the standard American one. This one, right? FedEx, no. England, Asia. There was one that was just like American truck. Like American cab. It was like a plain generic one. Oh, I think it's just, yeah, it's this one here. Perfect. Oh no. Where'd it go? Oh, I had it and I lost it. US truck, there it is. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. See. England is a trucking company out of Salt Lake City. Oh, that's cool. Isn't Swift as well from Salt Lake? There's a lot of trucking companies from Salt Lake. From the only reason I know that, it's kind of, that's like, I don't know anything, but then I know that I know. I was in Salt Lake one time and I was talking to a guy who was like, who worked for Swift, and so I'm pretty sure they're from Salt Lake, or at least they used to be. You're good, Curry. No worries, man. There's plenty. There's not that many people in chat, so you're welcome to, you know, put as much as you want. I'm never gonna like, you know, unless people are like saying things like, you know, that they shouldn't, which generally, you know, we know what that is. I'm not gonna censor anybody. Just keep it on topic, really. That's the main thing. As long as it's on topic, it's fine. Okay, so we'll put this here. Then I'm going to go in and just copy these and just duplicate them for the sense of time, and that's what I feel like doing. So and I don't think there's ever gonna be like an open stall, right? And there's probably gonna be a few waiting. So I don't mind filling these all the way up. And then we'll put these guys probably like one by one, kind of just waiting. For their turn to go. Hold on, so he would have, let's think about this. He would have come this way and then turn this way, and then he still has to make that turn there. So this would have done something probably like this. Yeah. Now we're just gonna fill up some of these parking spots. Which way would these be facing? Hopefully this way. All chemicals and trailers. That sounds dangerous and scary. Okay. So let's get some of these trucks here. Oh no, I just got the trailers. Well, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're gonna have to spread these out. That's okay. Would a place like this be this busy, do you think? Or do you think I should leave a couple spots open? Chat. Yes. I think you're responding to me. Oh, pilots are busy, huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, let's continue filling it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we're seeing 7 on this one. Oh, I missed the trailer. And then we just need 4 more. Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. So let's... Oh, we need another exit. We need a place where these guys can, like, exit out of here. So let's put it, like, right there. Let's see, it looks great. Yeah. Thank you. We're gonna have to come in here with... Here's what we'll do. Parking lot looks good. Really too many trucks on Fuel Island. Typically 6 to 8 pumps. That's too many? Is this the Fuel Island, I'm guessing? Or is this whole thing the Fuel Island? Yes. Yes, as in just take some of these trucks away that are pumping. Okay. I'll make that change here in a second. Let me get this one right there, and then one right there. The question is, though, do we want to add in, and is there space for, say, Wendy's? Do I not have a Wendy's? I guess I don't have a Wendy's. What fast food do I have? 6 to 8 trucks. I'm assuming you mean on like this, so we're gonna do that. Let's just come in here like... Oh. I just took away the node. So it's like taking out some of these. Some of these. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. So let's got this guy right here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's probably good. And then these guys can probably just go. Oh, I see what you're saying. So these really need to be centered. Okay. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. They have double fuel tanks. So like that. I didn't know that about trucks. So that's a good thing to learn. I'm glad you're here. So we're getting this, you know, semi-accurate. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but you know, this is a lot better than yeah, let's leave one without a trailer. Okay, that's how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that guy's 8. Let's take away one more. Let's take away like this guy. Perfect. Also, there was one other truck I had in here I wanted to use. It's another FedEx truck, but it's like the super long one. I want to use it. This. Just because I think it looks really cool. It's like this, and then this. Or should there be 3? I don't know, I've seen it with like 3 before. We're gonna do 3. Alright. I want to see if I have an RV. I don't think I do, though. I do not. But that would be cool, too. Look at chat. You can also leave a truck blocking a fuel pump to eat at Wendy's and make all the other drivers mad. For realism, that's funny. Is there? Does this have one built in? Oh, it has a Zingers. Where's that at? In the country? I'm not familiar with Zingers. Is that a real place? Let's see what fast food I have. I don't know if I do have. Oh, I have like a Subway. I don't think that would fit. I have this Dunkin' Donuts, which would actually probably fit, but it's also the same one that I'm using in town. So I don't know if I have a Burger King. Starbucks. Is Starbucks too bougie for a trucker stop? I could put in this little Subway like this. Maybe we might use that. Never heard of Zingers. Let's... How do you feel about Subway, RP Curry? Would that be in a place like this? Buildings. Subway's good. They're all okay. Cool. Perfect. That works. Let's put it like... I don't know if there's enough room for the... Let's like scoot it like right here. It needs parking though. Some parking. Nice. Lightning, I just read what you said. Yeah, that's a cool. Let me read it for if anyone's listening back. That's the new lore. A new startup restaurant called Zingers wanted to begin in the Appalachian Valley, and so they built a truck stop around it. So yeah, I like that. I like that idea. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good idea. All right, we need to put in like some decals, so this concrete doesn't look so perfect, because there's no way it would look this nice. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Need this to be like... I'm at a truck stop in London, Tennessee tonight. There's an Arby's here. I don't think I have an Arby's. Arby's, in my opinion, is not very good. Except for the fries. The curly fries are really good. Like, I like roast beef, but I just think like it tends to be kind of dry, in my opinion. All right. So we need like a lot of this stuff here to kind of just sit over the... Try not to get it into like a pattern, but I just don't think the concrete would look super fresh like it was before I put in these decals. So then you're gonna have like cracks, you know, in random places like this. Arby's classic, add Swiss and yeah, is a good quick snack. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's put in some like normal vehicles. Whoever is in this van is handicapped. This guy obviously does not live in Autumndale. He's just driving through and needed some gas. Let's see what some Toyotas we have. This guy right here is headed up to the mountains to go off-roading and camping. And I know these are a little bit into the ground. I'm not too worried about it. It's because the pavement is slightly off the ground. All right, I think the only thing we need to do is add some trees. And then I think we're gonna call it. Unless you guys have any more suggestions. So this would be a tight turn right here. You know, you're probably right. But we're so far into this that I'm gonna leave it and not change it because I've already started over so many times and changed so many things. So we're just gonna leave that for now. I do want to put in a couple more trucks in the front though. Oops. We need a sign, a pilot sign. Oh, already had it right here. I also need a subway sign if they have that. Where would this be? It'd be like right here. Probably. All right, I need to smooth out this terrain. What else did I want to do? Let me add some like shrubbery in right through here. I need something that kind of matches like the fall theme though. It's the only thing. this big? That's too big. If I put like something maybe like that, and then that's too big. You have these, they're like dead. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. Yeah. Think we're gonna do that. I did have that one sign though. There's a sign over here I want to put down. I left it sitting from the, I don't know if you guys watched my video this morning that I put out about how to make like custom signs. Oh, this is the wrong one. That's the population one. I had like, it was like the distance one was the one I had, but I thought I had like the 5 miles to Autumndale. It's all right. All right. Well, there's our truck stop and our subway and our trucks. I appreciate you guys coming to the stream. I'm about to hop off. Also just want to say again, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I don't know what my schedule is going to be going forward. Maybe I can try to do one at least once a week. I think that'd be really fun. I enjoy doing it. Also, join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. I'd appreciate you guys joining the Discord. It's just a cool place that I'm going to be posting a lot of the stuff that I have like kind of going in the future. Maybe some of the you know, the only place you would find out is on the Discord of stuff that, you know, upcoming stuff that I'm going to be making. And I will generally answer your questions. It's a good place to like ask me questions. Like if you're in the middle of a game and you want to ask me a question, it's a good place to ask me a question. So all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off, and I appreciate you guys coming, and we'll see you in the next one.